Have you ever felt the sting of a lie? That sudden jolt when reality twists and trust shatters? It's a universal pain, leaving us wondering why. We often assume lies are born of malice, deliberate attempts to deceive and harm. But the truth, ironically, is far more intricate than that simple judgment. Beneath the surface of every untruth lies a complex web of human emotions: fear, insecurity, a desire for acceptance, or even a misguided attempt to protect. Understanding these underlying motivations isn't about excusing deceit, but about gaining deeper insight into the human condition itself and perhaps ourselves. One primary reason people lie is self-preservation. It's a primal instinct to avoid punishment, shame, or embarrassment when faced with uncomfortable truths. This mechanism doesn't truly break a vase, not out of malice, but pure fear of their parents' anger. This mechanism doesn't truly disappear with age. Adults, too, craft elaborate stories to avoid consequences at work or to save face in social situations, preferring a comfortable lie to a difficult truth. Then there are white lies, told with the intention of protecting others' feelings. No, that outfit looks great, when it clearly doesn't, to avoid hurt. These small untruths are often seen as acts of kindness, prioritizing social harmony over brutal honesty. But where do we draw the line between compassion and deceit? People also lie for impression management, to present a more favorable version of themselves. We want to be liked, admired, and seen as successful. This isn't always malicious. It's a deep-seated human desire for acceptance. We inflate achievements, downplay flaws, hoping to fit in or stand out positively. In more extreme cases, lying can be a tool for manipulation or control, often seen in relationships or power dynamics where one person seeks dominance. Here, the lie isn't about protection, but about altering another's reality to serve selfish ends, eroding trust and causing significant emotional damage. Another fascinating aspect is self-deception, where we lie to ourselves. We convince ourselves of comforting falsehoods to avoid painful realities. This internal lie is perhaps the most insidious, as it prevents growth and keeps us trapped in cycles of denial, often without us even realizing it. Fear plays a massive role. Fear of judgment, rejection, or losing something valuable. The perceived cost of truth seems higher than the cost of deceit. Sometimes people lie because they've become accustomed to it. A small lie can quickly escalate, requiring more lies to cover the first. Slippery slope transforms occasional dishonesty into a habit, making it harder to distinguish between fact and fabrication, even for the liar. The burden of carrying a lie, however, is immense. It creates mental dissonance, constant anxiety about being discovered, and isolates the individual. Even seemingly harmless lies create tiny cracks in the foundation of trust, both with others and, crucially, with oneself. The consistent use of lies damages our integrity, making it harder to live authentically and connect genuinely with those around us. It's a tragic irony that the very act intended to protect or gain something often leads to loss of respect, intimacy, and inner peace. Understanding these motivations allows us to approach situations involving lies with a degree of nuance rather than immediate condemnation. It helps us see beyond the surface act to the underlying human struggle, fostering empathy even when the actions themselves are hurtful. This empathy doesn't excuse the lie, but it informs our response, moving us from reactive anger to a more considered, thoughtful approach. It empowers us to ask why instead of just how could you, opening doors to deeper conversations and potential healing. Ultimately, the path to healthier relationships, both with others and ourselves, is paved with honesty, even when it's uncomfortable. Choosing truth, despite the immediate fear, strengthens our character and builds a foundation of genuine trust that cannot be shaken. It means cultivating an environment where vulnerability is safe, where mistakes can be admitted, and where genuine connection flourishes. So let us strive for greater honesty with compassion for the complex human reasons behind deceit and build a world founded on authentic understanding.